more of the independent and strong and firm woman that I always hoped to be. And I'm thankful that I'm still growing each day. Sometimes I feel humbled when I look at other students around me. Where would you find people like Legden who spend all of their time reading, and I mean all of it? I'm sure Legden is going to win a Nobel Prize one day. Young ones like KC, who once said to me, Didi, which is sister in Nepali, an A grade is nothing to me, but I aim to get 100% in everything. I'm not satisfied by just an A. And women like Blessing, who would rather sleep for only 4 hours, guys, only to work until she achieves what she will be hoping for. In a community of these people, every day was a constant inspiration. Our highs included the several girls' nights, the trips, the snowball fights. Those days were really scary. You were never sure whether it was safe to walk outside without being hit by a snowball. The African dance, Wakanda Forever, where Brother Martin took us by surprise by unveiling a hidden talent. And I advise you, before you leave, please ask Martin to dance for you. Miss Chow and the Nepalese boys dancing passionately to the Game of Thrones theme song. It became my ringing tone afterwards. Business meets students. I also got to shake hands with Ash Lawrence, which was something really great for me. Thank you, Graham and Julia. Birthday celebrations at Ito. Going to Guy's Hospital with my host mom to learn more about genetics, which was one of the best days in my life. I have grown throughout my journey here. I managed to overcome my fear of human contact after several sessions of counseling provided by Pestalozzi, and now I can proudly say, if anyone needs a hug, my arms are wide open. I also managed to grow in confidence and improve my public skills, as we are always encouraged to leave our comfort zone. Like any other family, we also had our down moments, where we disagreed, considering that we are teenagers in our prime teenage life, coming from different backgrounds with different faiths and beliefs. But in the end, we managed to make up and look past our differences. We had our loss this year, with our dearest Auntie La passing, and the news about Pestalozzi changing, which took a toll on us. But also, it brought us closer, and it enabled us to focus on the more important things, which was each other. I have learned we might have differences, but what we had in common was stronger, and all we had to do was to open our eyes to realize it. Speaking of Pestalozzi changing, I'd like to thank Sue, Penny, Leslie, and Joe for overseeing the finances and administration. We're really grateful for all you've done. Not only did I make friends at Pestalozzi, but also at Claremont. I met the craziest but most amazing people who made me laugh all the time. And for those who know me, I really enjoy laughing. My amazing teachers, Mr. Eckhoff, Mr. Barrows, Miss Catebread, and Mrs. Martin, who were more like parents to me. Thank you so much. It was at Claremont that I first discovered I was talented in drama. Of course, I was a drama queen besides that, but like real drama. Activities in Claremont also allowed me to discover other talents I didn't know I had. Claremont, you rock. Throughout my journey, there have been 3 special people who've always been there by my side. Archana, my mentor. Thank you so much, you motivated me to work hard. King Zhang Wangmo, my mentee. Thank you so much for always listening to my waffling. And Tenzin Choden, my Tibetan sister. Thank you so much for everything you've done. I love you lots. Thank you to Graham, Jane, Neil, and Penny for the church meetings. They always strengthened and refreshed my soul. Not only does Pestalozzi provide us academically, but we also get host parents. Personally, I would like to thank my host mother, Leanne. Thank you so much for taking me into your home, giving me a family away from home, and loving me as if I were your own. I'm really grateful, and I'm always bragging to other Pesta students about how cool you are and how I have the best host parent. And I'm really lucky to have you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ed, for being like a father to all of us, from the encouraging talks when the teenage life was working its magic on me, to the crazy dance moves. Please note, crazy is a polite way of describing it. On our father and daughter dance at the Leavers Ball. Aunt Faye, who is always very lovely but firm, there were times that I doubted I had what it took to achieve my dream, but you were always there to remind me. Thank you. Aunt Megs, telling me off and sometimes taking me to the punishment room. And for the common love for Haribo, although you never admitted you love Haribo. Nancy in the windowless corner, always ready to offer a helping hand or an ear to listen to our not so always amazing stories. Beatrice, always putting up with my loudness and senseless chats. Nana Carol, just your smile always made my day. Thank you, student program, for being the best team ever. Recently, I set up a GoFundMe page for my Project 1000 pad. The project is about making reusable sanitary pads for the girls who cannot afford it and actually miss school when they have their cycle. My aim is to make 1,000 pads to start with and donate them in my village. Not only will I be donating those pads to them, but also teaching those who might be willing to learn how to do it themselves. The target was to raise £1,500, and I would like to happily announce that we've actually gone over the target, and at the moment we're at 1,600. Thank you so much for all those who supported. I really appreciated it. Last but not least, I would like to thank the God Almighty for granting me this opportunity to be here. God bless you and thank you all.